There's no possible way that Karlie Guise and Kate Yup are the same person, you guys. This isn't an episode of Hannah Montana. You know, this is not the best of both worlds. It's not no Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana type junk. Like, this is clear, cold, cut evidence that they are not the same person. Okay?
Can't stay tonight. Give me my own space. I need my time. Could you hold it down, or you gon' slide? Even when you trip, I'm still gon' ride. Cause frankly, the night's still young.
Kid Mafia, it's your girl Toria back with another video. And today I have to cover this. I have to get this off of my chest. I am going to tell you guys why Karlie Guise and Kate Yup are not the same people. Okay? One more time. Karlie Guise and Kate Yup are not the same people. Yes, you heard it right. And to be honest, I've been knowing this. That's why I haven't made a video, talking about exactly why I believe they're not the same person. Because to me, it's kind of obvious. But to some people, it's not. So I'm just going to drop these little fact checks in here real quick to clear up the whole conspiracy theory. There's no possible way that Karlie Guise and Kate Yup are the same person, you guys. This isn't an episode of Hannah Montana. This is not the best of both worlds. It's not no Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana type junk. Like, this is clear, cold, cut evidence that they are not the same. I don't believe Karlie Guise was kidnapped and forced to do mukbangs. Specific dates, specific features, specific facts that I found just show that they're not the same person. All right, you guys. So if we look at the first video Kate Yup posted, we'll notice that it shows on the date of April 23rd of 2018, right? 6 months after that is when Karlie Guise went missing. If we check out the FBI's missing persons report on their website, I'll include a screenshot here. We notice that Karlie Guise was claimed missing on October 13th, 2018. That is approximately 6 months after Kate Yup dropped the very first mukbang video of her eating pounds of seafood. So in order for Karlie Guise to be Kate Yup, Karlie Guise would have to go back in time 6 months. There's no way they're the same person. It does not add up, okay? That's the first thing. The dates are completely different. On April 23rd of 2018, Karlie Guise was with her family and friends living whatever she thought a normal life was, okay? She was not the same person as Kate Yup. There's just no way the dates do not match. In order for Karlie Guise to be Kate Yup, Karlie Guise would have to go back 6 months before she went missing and start doing mukbangs, okay? That's just the obvious fact here. And I know for some people, you guys are still going to comment, oh, but they this, oh, but they that. Like, no, oh, but they nothing. Like, they're not the same person, you guys. Like, I feel like the reason a lot of people are saying that Kate Yup is Karlie Guise is because Karlie Guise did go missing and some of her features do match up with Kate Yup, but that's just not enough evidence to say they're the same person. And I see Kate Yup and Karlie Guise associated a lot, so I really need to debunk that. They are not the same person. And if those two dates weren't enough for some of you guys, here's another fact. I watched a video about Karlie Guise's little brother talking about how he misses the times that they had, and he's just reminiscing in the video.
Last time I saw her was probably at my mom's house. She was mad at me because I wasn't really. It was like the last couple days we were hanging out there, and they were in the kitchen, and I was trying to like be funny and shoot like a paper towel into like the laundry basket, and then she was being all mad. I was like, "Do you need a hug?" And I didn't have my shirt on, and she's like, "Ew, you feel like wet ham," and we were all laughing because of that. It was funny. Yeah, that was probably the last time I saw her, or that I can remember of it. I would always try to be like her because it was just weird. I don't know. Like, everybody was like, "She's not your sister. You don't look anything like her." But like, when you'd compare us, we looked a lot alike. And it's like, people still don't really believe that she's my sister. And I compare her as my sister anyways. like I think about her, and it's confusing because it's like life has just been normal, and it's like she hasn't even really been gone, but it seems like people have been forgetting about her a lot more and not really thinking much about her.
And I'm looking at his face and I'm like, geez, him and his sister really do look alike. But there's something specific I noticed on her little brother and her. Both of them have this little gap in the middle of their front teeth. It's very distinct. It's something that looks like it's hereditary almost. It looks like both of them grew up with that small little gap between their teeth. After noticing that gap, I compared Karlie Guise's front teeth to Kate Yup's front teeth. Those are two completely different sets of teeth, two different mouths, two different people, you guys. Like, to me, I don't need any more evidence just because I've noticed the date that Karlie Guise went missing and Kate Yup's video was posted. So to me, that was enough. But this is just more findings that I've come up with, and I think a lot of people should see it. I think people should stop saying they're the same person because they're really not. Look at their mouths. Look at Kate Yup's mouth. Look at Karlie Guise's mouth. Look at Karlie Guise's little brother mouth. Two gaps, both of them. Big sister, little brother, both have gaps. Not the same people. Karlie Guise is not Kate Yup. I'll say it again.
Karlie Guise is not Kate Yup.
Okay? In order for Kate Yup to be Karlie Guise, Kate Yup would have to have that same gap. And Kate Yup does not have that gap. Karlie has it. Karlie's little brother has it. Not Kate Yup. They're not the same people. Third thing I want to cover. If we listen to how Karlie Guise's mother speaks, and we listen to how Karlie Guise's father speaks, and we listen to how Karlie Guise's little brother speaks, it's clear that English is their first language. English is their first language, right? It's clear that Karlie Guise's first language more than likely is English. I don't believe Karlie Guise sounds anything like Kate Yup. Let's listen to Kate Yup.
It was so good.
If we sit here and really listen to Kate Yup's accent, we notice that it is French. It's definitely a French accent. There's no doubt about it. Why would Karlie Guise have a French accent when growing up around her mom, brother, and dad, who all have a clear English accent? You get your accent from who you're raised up around. So let's say your mom has a Jamaican accent, your dad has a Jamaican accent, your sisters and brothers have a Jamaican accent. You too will develop a Jamaican accent growing up being around them all the time. It's just human nature. That's how accents are picked up, you know? So Karlie Guise isn't going to have a French accent similar to Kate Yup. Karlie Guise was brought up around a vast majority of her family who speaks English. Karlie Guise was brought up in California, you guys. Like, I highly doubt Karlie Guise has any French accents. We have to really, really think about this, okay? No, I do not have any audio of Karlie Guise, but it's pretty clear based off of who she lives around. She has no French accent, y'all. Kate Yup has an accent. Kate Yup speaks broken English. If we look at the captions that Kate Yup includes in her videos, it even looks like it's broken English. In Kate Yup's description, the English is broken. I even feel like the person that is coaching Kate Yup to say these things has a French accent. Kate Yup, I believe, is in France, so it's no shock that her accent is French. Karlie Guise was brought up in California, y'all, around English-speaking parents and an English-speaking little brother. I highly doubt Karlie Guise is going to pop out with a French accent. They're not the same people. There's just too many discrepancies. I highly doubt they're the same person. That's why I've never made a video discussing the two, because I know they're not the same. Karlie Guise has a distinct gap between her front teeth that Kate Yup doesn't have. And Karlie Guise does not have a French accent, y'all. So I just want to clear that up for some people, because I know a lot of people are saying Karlie Guise has moles on her body that Kate Yup has. Like, you guys, I don't care about none of that. There's no way possible they're the same person. There's just too many discrepancies. I get why some people say they could be the same person, but after hearing these facts, I hope I've changed your way of thinking just a little bit. Just look at the evidence I've presented you guys and just use your common sense. They're not the same people, all right? Turn on your notifications so that you can stay updated for when I drop my K-Up Part 3 analysis. And drop your comments in the comment section below. Add me on Instagram and all my handles, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Toria out.